Welcome back, YouTube. Today is I have to look at my watch. It's day 10 of the Brew Crew podcast, Christmas Advent Calendar. And I've got a special guest with me today. I've got Chuggalo Stev's dad. Chuggalo Stev's dad is a longtime fan. He was a part of a couple episodes last year, and this is his first year doing a calendar. Do you have anything to add to that?
I want to thank everybody for letting me participate. I appreciate it. It's been a hoot so far. I look forward to doing it again.
Awesome. And Chuggalo Uncle Mark is out of town, but I'll probably have to rattle off his review on tomorrow's video. We're doing this one early in the day. But today we have Stone Brewing. I apologize in advance. I don't even want to try to pronounce this one. It's
Yeah, I meant to look it up too.
Xocoveza. How about that one? Imperial. Don't cancel me in the comments.
Exactly.
Imperial Stout inspired by Mexican hot chocolate. Stone's pretty popular brewery. Got them here on the Google machine. Where the hell are they from? Do you know off the top of your head?
Where are they from?
Yeah.
Ooh, I do not. But we can tell you real quick, I bet.
Of course, they wouldn't say on their can, would they?
Richmond, VA.
Ah, hot damn. Okay.
All right.
Says age at cellar temp, 55% or 55%. Good lord, 55 degrees.
Fantastic, because that's where mine's been, in the cellar.
Hell yeah. Mine's been out of the fridge for about 45 minutes at this point, so I think we'll be all right. Like I said, Stone is one of the bigger ones. They're kind of everywhere. I don't want to say they're shelf turds per se, but they are. They're drink by XYZ date or what's that upside down IPA they have. Those are pretty all right. I'm assuming they're somebody's standard, somebody's truth, or somebody's boat show type of.
I'm sure I've had these guys in the past too, and I don't want to say that they were forgettable, but it wasn't like I will never drink that beer from that brewery again. So
a little bit of hallmark here. Inspired by Mexican hot chocolate. La-di-da-di-da. First introduced as Chris Banker's winning recipe, American Home Brewers Association in 2014. Good job to that guy. Nuanced blend of chocolate, coffee, vanilla, nutmeg, cinnamon, pasilla peppers, and lactose. Ay.
Yeah.
8.1%. 12 fluid ounces. That'll be a nice way to start the morning off. So,
as a matter of fact,
I'm gonna put my glass down before I make an absolute fool of myself.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Lovely.
That was a good ass crack.
Ooh.
So, try to get a whiff. Oh yeah, I'll pour this like an asshole.
Me too, a little bit.
But as you can see behind us, we've got the ambiance. Some fireside chats.
Which, generally speaking, these types of... It's not... I think is it considered an imperial if it's over...
What? I want to say it's like 8 or 9%. So I guess...
So we're on the cusp.
Technically, it says it's imperial
it does,
on the can.
My apologies.
I think they're reaching for it.
Oh, yeah. These are always good fireside sippers.
I'm going to do the Chuggalo...
Oh, yeah. A little nose grease.
Chuggalo up north nose grease trick.
Yep.
And see if I can finish this bad boy off here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got some spice to it.
Yeah, that's hefty.
Doing my sniff here. When we did our Chuggalo Stev's dad, myself, Chuggalo Uncle Kevin, and Chuggalo Trey. Who everybody shamed Chuggalo Trey for dropping out of the Advent calendar. He would have done it, but next year.
There's always next year.
We all did a bourbon tour, Evan Williams, and they said, inhale through your nose, smell through your nose, but leave your mouth open. That way you can taste the breath. But
and I agree.
A little bit of spice.
Yep.
But cheers. Yeah. Little family tradition. Always maintain eye contact when you.
It's bad luck if you don't.
When you hit that cheers. So let's give it a swing.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay. Getting the spice.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely the nutmeg. Spice. So, well, spice in both ways. I mean, it's.
I guess that's the.
It's warming. Pasilla pepper.
That's the pepper I must. Yeah, it's definitely the.
It's not.
That's what.
hot.
That flavor is what's coming through the most for me.
I agree. It's. I mean, it contains lactose, but I don't think it's like.
It's not making or breaking it.
It's not killing it. You know what I mean? Sometimes lactose can really overpower everything else. But it's.
No, this is good.
Sweet and roasty with that spicy, smoky. I'm assuming it's a pasilla pepper is probably like a dried pepper, like a guajillo or like an ancho.
Right, for sure.
So you're getting more than just a hotness. But yeah, this is damn good.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Yeah, no, I like this.
After I pulled up their website, and it's standard big brewery fare. They do have a menu, and I will say I screwed up and didn't review Avery's menu at their restaurant yesterday, but that place looked like it had some really cool stuff. If I'm not smart about what YouTube is going to pick like this frame as the one where it just always seems to be I'm holding my phone up and just looking like an absolute fool. Normal bar fare looks like to be a lot of like I don't know what's it. Poke nachos. That sounds kind of cool. Tuna poke. Crispy Brussels sprouts.
Kung Pao Brussels sprouts. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's. I don't want to say run of the mill because I don't want to shame anybody, but you would find these things at just about any brewery.
Son of a gun, $15.50 for a taco.
It's got to be more than one taco.
I hope it's more than one taco. Yeah, but good gracious, I mean, some of this stuff seems fairly priced. I mean, the mac and cheese appetizer was like $9. $17 for a Impossible Burger.
Fake meat.
That don't seem right.
Wagyu
burger with marrow butter for $17 also.
Those should not be the same price.
I don't think that. I agree. I could spend $17 on a Wagyu burger.
For sure I would.
But an Impossible Burger, I could buy a 10-pack of Impossible Burgers at the grocery store for less than that.
But
I don't know.
Korean fried chicken.
Sando, grilled cheese.
Prime rib,
rib beef, excuse me.
Yeah.
Prime rib dip. Most everything seems kind of. I mean, it just seems kind of pricey to me.
What's the fruity goat? Scroll back up there.
Fruity goat. That is a salad. It says. Shredded phyllo wrapped goat cheese drizzled with honey.
Okay. I mean,
it sounds all right.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
But all in all, I'd still check them out. I mean, if I'm ever in the area where Stone is located, Virginia, right?
Yes, Richmond, Virginia.
I'd give it a shot. It's one of those places you kind of have to go to. But
this is pretty awesome for me.
Do you have a score yet?
No. Can I have a minute?
No, please take all the time you need.
Right.
That is what this is all about.
I'm making some judgments right now.
Okay.
Maybe let it get a little more air to it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
I'm always a fan of letting these sit around for. Like I said, these are a slow burn drink. Yeah. They're not like a Chuggalos drink.
You're not slamming them.
No, this isn't a beer you'd want to slam it. Maybe some might, but not me.
Right.
This would be good with the stogie. I'm just saying.
This would be good with the stogie. This would be good with this is a good breakfast stout.
Yeah.
I would think this would go really well with, I was going to say French toast, and maybe that's recency bias because I've seen you pulling out the French toast sticks earlier.
A pancake.
Yeah, a real bready breakfast.
Yes, not so much an egg and bacon kind of breakfast. No, this would be good. You're right, I agree.
I mean, similar
this would be a good, for making like a chocolate cake.
I was about to say, somebody in yesterday's video, I believe it was, who Matt refers to as Chuggalo Smoke Show.
Got it.
They said that yesterday's beer, the Tweak, which we can circle back to that here in a minute.
We can.
They said that Tweak would be a great baking beer.
Maybe.
I feel like it might be too boozy. It would have been too boozy for that. But I think this could also make really good.
This is, obviously, it's half the ABV that yesterday's beer was.
Right.
And I think that's the difference for me. I think I won't. We'll swing back around the tweak.
Okay.
We'll swing back around.
Okay.
But yeah, this one's money for me.
I'm very much enjoying it. It's everything it says it is. It's not overly spicy, because the gimmick of like spicy beers can always be overdone.
I've had plenty.
Similar to I believe Toxic has porn or prawn is the.
That one's okay. That one's all right.
It's not like terribly spicy. Again, it's more like a smoky heat, not a spicy heat.
Exactly, right.
So,
I tell you one to steer clear of, and if they even still make it or not, but Sam Adams, they used to do like a holiday mix case.
Okay.
And there was one in there called Old Fezziwig or Dear Fezziwig or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar enough.
Awful. It was like somebody made a beer and then added a bunch of artificial flavoring to it after the fact, so it was not a pleasant experience.
That's always kind of a crapshoot for me.
But we get into this time of year where there's a lot of, like you said, a lot of spice, a lot of ginger, a lot of nutmeg. And it's a fine line, I think.
It is. It's a delicate balance between holiday spices.
Yeah. Well, it's like the one I have, which we haven't tapped into yet, is the one from Gooseneck. It's like a Badam Rose or something like that.
Interesting.
It's
okay.
like cherry. It's a heavy, like a heavy boozy. I bought it at a Barrel House a couple years back, I want to say.
Okay.
But obviously I haven't cracked into it. But it's
Right.
It's going to be up there with like in the barley wine neighborhood, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and that's it. It does kind
volume.
of break my heart that there isn't a barley wine this year.
Yeah.
But I think, if memory serves me correctly, there wasn't enough of either of the few barley wines they had to facilitate however many advent calendars we had. They would have had to give like 6 people would have got this one, another 6 people would have got this one.
Yeah. Well, I have a soft spot in my heart for Eudor's barley wine, Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo is awesome.
Yeah, but we're digressing again.
Yes.
This is a stout conversation,
Yes.
not a barley wine.
Not a barley wine conversation. That's okay. That's okay. I'm thinking here.
What are you thinking?
I think I have my score.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think if you're ready,
Go for it.
I'm gonna give it a 4.25.
Ooh.
Pretty damn good. Definitely one that I could drink more than a couple.
Absolutely.
And with the 8%, 8.1% technically, putting it at an imperial, you can drink yourself a sweater with this. This would be you could crush a. I'm assuming, even at a 12-ounce can, it probably comes in at a 4-pack.
Yeah. After a big fat steak dinner, maybe.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
This could be this goes both ways. I mean, it could be a great breakfast beer. It could be a nice nightcap. You could.
Oh, it's definitely.
You could end of the day on like 2, 3 of these.
Yeah.
And you'd be feeling great.
And you wouldn't. I don't think you would be. Sometimes, and I'll say this, like Guinness. Even though Guinness is like 5%.
I think it's less. I think it's 4 or something.
Even it tends to sit heavy. Like a couple of Guinness is like a lot, but a couple of these.
It's still thin while being not like overly boozy, but it's like the 8% is obvious.
This is a good stout. This is the kind of spicy, boozy, like I say, and when I say boozy, using that term loosely.
Right.
Stout that can
slightly higher alcohol.
Yeah, like you said, I could spend an evening 3 of these in your tip-top shape.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what could make this a 5 to me.
The prominence of maybe some of the other spices.
Some of the other seasonings would definitely bump this up to me.
Yep.
I mean, it's.
I don't pull off a lot of chocolate out of this.
No, and I think I get the.
And I'm just doing that because of, like, the aftertaste in my mouth now.
Yeah.
You don't get. It's still.
It doesn't linger.
No,
it doesn't.
But the prominence is the pepper.
It's a drying beer. It leaves me like wanting more.
Oh yeah.
To drink,
which
is okay.
Most stouts kind of do.
Yeah.
That. Most stouts.
It's definitely a drier stout, and maybe this is inexperience. I'd assume that's because of the pepper.
Maybe. Yeah. Good call.
but it's roasty. It's.
But I could see why this won an award.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure that the recipe gets tweaked as time goes on.
Sure. But
this is still damn good beer.
It is
to me.
I agree.
So 4.25 from me. Are you still
No,
thinking?
I think I got it.
Okay. Well,
4.75.
4.7. Okay, damn. Do you wanna guess what Chuggalo Mark is gonna Chuggalo Uncle Mark is gonna give it?
He is not a stout guy.
After yesterday's review,
This is going to be 3 or below for Uncle Mark.
I think it's gonna be 2 or below even.
Oh wow. Okay.
Given yesterday's was a 1.25.
If I could be so bold,
Please.
I could probably holler at Chuggalo Stev's stepmom and have her take a little sip.
Get a Chuggalo stepmom review on camera.
Pardon me?
How many pukey emojis can we get on this one?
Rosetta, could we have you for 1 second, please?
This is so good. I mean, it's not.
Take a sip of it.
The one thing I wish I got more of was the vanilla, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg. And when I said it earlier, I can taste the fact that there's spices in this, but not enough for it to be like, wow, like gadzooks. You know what I mean? It's boozy enough. Not you can't taste the booze very well, but it's at that imperial level, and
so like 1 pukey face.
I think the pepper is really the standout thing here. It's smoky, it's roasty, it does everything it says it should be, and
I agree. It hits on all cylinders.
it hits on everything. I just wish they upped the other adjuncts, the spices of it. And that's
if I had like if there was a pop of chocolate like every 3rd drink or something like that, this would be a 5-0 for sure.
Oh yeah.
All the way.
Chuggalo stepmom?
Chuggalo stepmom Stev's stepmom Rosetta.
Yes.
I really like this.
Oh, hot damn.
So I said 1 pukey face, and she said probably less than that.
Oh.
So half a pukey face.
Half pukey face review. Okay, so the less pukey faces, the better it is. Okay.
Yes. Hers is a backwards scale versus our scale.
Right.
So yes.
So 0.5 pukey face
Yes.
from Chuggalo
Yes.
stepmom Rosetta.
Yes,
All right,
and
excellent.
the obligatory. This would be great with wings or a burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Wonderful. Do you want to get into the tweak?
Yeah, we'll back up to Avery Tweak.
Let's get him. Okay.
You go ahead. Yeah, I know you're a fan.
I just told it to Chuggalo Uncle Kevin. It did everything right for me. The booze was there while hiding it. It was that bourbon-y exhale, which might not make too much sense exactly, like given the last sentence I just said. The roastiness of it, and I think I said it yesterday too. The fact that it was just like a crappy rainy day, just like sold it for me, man.
Okay.
It's everything I want in a stout, and I'm saying it now, being a third of the way in to this year's advent calendar. It's a top 3 for me.
Wowza.
Given what we've had so far, but without spoiling the rest of the month,
Yeah.
I think it's a top 3 for me right now.
Well, this is right now. This is for sure.
Okay.
I won't say that it has smoked some of the hazy IPAs, but it is awfully close.
Okay.
It's awfully close. Okay. Avery Tweak. My hot take on that one is almost polar opposite of Steven. It was too boozy for me.
All right. Okay.
There's too much boozy up front, and I think that kind of diminished my
enjoyment.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Again, it's one of those beers I find that stouts, and especially imperial stouts, and even like some of the heavy IPAs, the longer they sit around, I think, the better they get.
Oh yeah, and it was bottled 5 years ago. 5 years in a month or two or some crap like that.
but it just didn't work for me. I gave it a 2.25, I think.
Yeah.
It just if the alcohol had been more like this,
Okay, like a 10 or less. Maybe?
yeah, it would have been a banger for me all the way.
Right.
It would have been a banger for me all the way. But it was just too boozy. I didn't pick up on the coffee. Certainly picked up on the like say,
Okay.
and I say alcohol, and we all know what that means, like that Everclear.
Just
burn.
that
Yeah,
abrasive.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't subtle for me. It was too much for me.
yeah.
But you're right. As far as a rainy day kind of beer, it's kind of same with this.
Yeah, today's not
It's
exactly any better than yesterday, but
It's a holiday beer. It's
Exactly.
this time of season
it's
beer
this.
for sure.
Yes,
For
absolutely.
Sure. Yep.
I know stouts are definitely winter beers, but maybe I'm in the minority. I'll enjoy a stout year round.
Me too.
I appreciate the breweries that still make them year round.
Agreed.
But what any else? Any other info we gotta?
No, I think we've covered it.
I think we've done everything.
No.
4.25, 4.75.
Yep.
We'll have to rattle off Chunkle Mark. I think that's his that's his new call sign.
Right.
We'll have to rattle off Chunkle Mark's his review tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just put it into the